on the crouch.
It's crouching Vander.
Yes.
Hidden Sarah.
Yes.
Vander's going to do my makeup today, which I talked about doing in the video where I was talking about all the witchcraft cosmetics. Yeah.
Cool.
Just show me what to do.
I think the first thing to do is put some primer on.
We have some options.
So we have a Beyond the Veil primer or a W7 Prime Magic. I'm going to do a little testy test.
Okay. Not all of this is going to be witch themed makeup. I just brought some of my own complexion products, and some of it is going to be
very nice feeling primer.
Vander's stuff.
I love primer. I do. I do also have some Bare Minerals, if you would like to use Bare Minerals primer.
No, I don't actually like their primer. I like the foundation, like the powder foundation. I just find the primer, like, I don't know, it just irritates my skin a little bit.
This is a glittery primer.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. It doesn't come out like as glittery on the skin.
It's got a shimmer on it, which I suppose is nice if you're going for a light look. But,
which is what I usually do.
But I do drag, so the concept of a light look is ridiculous. So stick on some of the W7 primer.
Okay.
I'm going to have a look and see if I have anything that can contribute.
Okay. I'm just going to do like the big pore areas, I think. I think this spray thing can also be used as a primer. It says so on the back, but...
Possibly.
I don't know how I feel about
quite
spray
a few
primer.
of them. Honestly, I don't trust anything that says it can fix and prime. Like, those are two different things. And while a lot of makeup can be used for multi-purpose, I think...
We had that talk about highlighter.
Yeah, like...
That's my, like, preferred concealer, and then that's the Witchcraft one, and then that's a special pink under eye one.
Well, you have quite pink undertones already, so I don't know if adding more pink is necessarily going to be the way to go.
Well, I think it's for, like, under eye circles.
Yeah, I think definitely a combination of these two. Now, I'm going to pop this on for you, because it's not a makeup video until someone has gone far too close to someone's eye. And we're starting off straight away. Come back. Come back.
Okay.
This video is going to be like 2 hours long if you continue with that kind of height.
I mean, they usually are, just because I'm like, I need to try and fix what I just did, and then I get distracted and go, ooh, glitter! And then I cover my face in glitter, and then I'm like, oh, well, I look mad, so I guess it's time to end this. I've been booped. Where is this stuff going and why?
This is filling in between the pink and the lighter shade to give you a more general overall sort of complexion.
Okay. I look like I'm off to battle, but... What the frick is happening here? Is it hard doing this on someone else?
It is. It's going to be especially hard when we get over this point, because I'm going to go into autopilot and do what I would do on my face, which is not.
I'm going to end up with a beard, aren't I?
I'll do my best not to give you a beard.
A green beard.
Unless you particularly want one.
I've already kind of got one. I have like my little prickly bit of crabgrass that comes up there. Hello.
A little bit more green.
Green beard! You're just blending it with some of my hair now.
It's fine, you shouldn't have so much hair. You have been marked. There we go, we have some concealer on. I actually had a whole conversation with people about
whether they put their concealer or their foundation on. I've tried doing it both ways, and honestly, because I sometimes forget what it's... I'm not sure about the colour of this foundation, by the way, because I bought it online, and I was like, it looks very yellow, but it kind of blended out okay-ish, I thought, but I don't know.
I mean, that's alright for me, but I think that is a shade too yellowish for you.
Yeah. It's meant to be neutral.
That's,
I don't think it is. What one is that?
It's Maybelline. It's light beige, supposedly.
Ooh.
But it's actually might work quite well for you.
Okay.
Because this is the other thing. When you're used to doing drag makeup, you tend to get like I don't tend to use this as just an all-over foundation. This is like one of 3 different things I put on to create a foundation.
There. It smells like sun cream.
It does.
Oh, am I going to get bronzer? Because I never actually bother trying to contour my face. Because I feel like you can't contour something that's basically just a big egg.
Well, the trick with contour is you're not trying to make it look like something you're not. You're just trying to well, the ideal with contour is...
I was going to say.
Yeah. The ideal with contour is that you're just sort of highlighting and hiding certain features rather than trying to create an entirely false
Yeah,
facade.
I get that, but it's just I just don't know where I'm putting it.
I'm going over here.
You're putting the foundation on in different places to where I usually start putting it on.
Well, normally when I'm starting with myself, I will go from the nose and work outwards.
Yeah, that's what I do.
But because I'm painting someone else, it's going to be whichever bits I can reach.
Fantastic. That's my nose.
Yep. Stop it. That you get foundation all over your mouth.
Oh gosh, I'm on. I feel like I'm going to end up with a lot of beige squiggles.
See, this is just the ongoing brush versus sponge issue.
I like my sponge.
I can see why some people like sponges, but I just can't be doing with them.
I feel like I like them just because they suck up quite a lot of the product.
Yeah.
And I usually go for There's some brown happening.
There is some brown
I look like
happening.
a ghost.
We're
Woo!
gonna put bronzer on. Give it a minute.
Then I'll look like a tanned ghost from Tenerife. Woo!
Now, I don't want to go too heavy with bronzer is the thing, because you...
That's the one I tend to go with, because you can kind of pinch it.
Yeah.
Or there's this fluffy tapered one.
No, I think this one will do. If I'm just going very lightly.
It's very soft. It's like a little bunny bum.
Yes, I'm just using my good old collection contour pan that has
Completely worn off.
been around for a while.
That looks exactly like... I have a Revolution one that looks exactly like
Yeah,
that.
a lot of them are the same, honestly.
Yeah, it's just shiny and brown. But I chose that one because it had a cool tone brown in it, because I feel like I'm a cool tone brown.
Yeah, I mean, generally they say you want to avoid a warm tone contour anyway, because that's when you get into a little bit of just
Orangeness.
Yeah, orangey browniness. But I find a little bit of warm tone in there does stop you from looking too
grey.
Corpse-like.
I like looking corpse-like. I've been punched in the face.
This is the other thing as well, is I'm like, oh yes, I need to remember to not just completely heavy-handedly stage contour you, because that would not be what you want, really.
No, thank you. I mean, there's a lot of people who go around looking like drag queens just day to day, and that's fine, but I'm not one of those people. Please stop putting stuff in my hair! That's just my lobe.
Have a contoured lobe, damn it. Cool. Okay, I think I'm going to put a little bit of blush on you as well.
I like blush.
Blush is nice. I bought a new blush, and I don't know where it went. Is it in here somewhere? Hey.
I'm in the hands of a professional. This is the one I normally use.
Oh, yeah, that'll do. That's a nice one. Yes.
Because it's not pink, it's sort of a faded salmon colour.
Sort of a dusky kind of...
Yeah.
Like...
That's from Essence.
Oh.
I quite like it.
Okay, I'm just going to do a very little bit of blush. I love how a lot of makeup is just like, I'm going to remove all the redness, then I'm going to go back in with a blush
and put redness where I
put
wanted
redness
it to
where
be.
I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to check up on your progress. Am I allowed to do that?
If you want. It's half done though, so it's not going to look as nice.
Okay, I won't look.
Alright, I'm going to start on eye makeup now then.
Do I not get face powder?
I tend to do powder at the end, so it covers everything.
Okay.
Because then everything is set, rather than just doing...
I rarely
face
do eye
and
makeup
eyes.
that I want to set.
I see, right.
Eye makeup is usually like, I've painted my face an even shade of beige. Now I've ruined it with stupidness.
So, I think what I have... Actually, maybe I'll do brows first. Good idea.
Do them?
Yeah, just on that a little bit.
Okay. I don't tend to do anything. That's not true. I shave the middle. I don't understand eyebrows, so...
The trend of the skinny eyebrow has gone. It is the big eyebrows time.
Do I look like I'm following the trend of the skinny anything? Also, my eyebrows look like caterpillars that just want to have fun.
And that's okay. We're just bringing out...
You draw a little leaf at the end of one.
I mean, if you want.
See, this is why halfway through these videos tend to get a little bit off track. It's just like, what if I put a leaf on my
Distraction. I was going to put a little bit of gold eyeshadow in there, just to like add a shimmer. Since you're so lovely and naturally blonde. The brusher becomes the brushy. Cool, okay. So what colours do you want on your eyes?
Purple!
Purple?
You know I love purple.
Yeah, I think maybe a purple kind of smoky.
I do like smoky.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that, but...
Okay.
Okay.
Smokies are fairly easy to do, in that I end up doing them accidentally more often than not.
Concerning. Which palette is that you're using?
So I am using the BH Cosmetics Supernova palette, and you may think, wait, that's not witchy, but it is if you're witchy and into astrology, because they're all named after planets and star constellations and similar space-themed words. So the trick with smoky is to start with your lighter colours first.
Yes.
And then, like, this sounds really obvious, but it's amazing how many people don't.
Just like, I'm just going to get black eyeshadow
and then you've got no room to start with your lights. So I think I'm going to actually do a sort of a pinky to a purple.
Okay.
I think that would be quite nice. I need a less fluffy brush for this first bit.
And do you not start with like just a sort of eyelid colour?
No, I don't. You can, but I find that when you get too many colours on there, it makes it more difficult to kind of like blend things out.
Okay.
And what there's basically two schools. You can either put down an eyelid colour first and then put your other colours on top, or you can put your other colours down first and then use concealer to like
clean it up
a little bit.
Okay. I'm learning.
Yeah. See, it's not just fun here at WitchFix, it's fun and educational.
I wouldn't go that far.
Alright, close your eyes.
No.
Well, then this is about to get very pointy. This is what I have to work with.
Okay, I'll shut my eyes. That feels so weird when you can't see who's doing it or why.
Trust me.
No!
You've known me for 18 years. Have you ever given me a reason not to trust you? What?
What?
I don't know. Puzzle that out while you sit with your eyes closed quietly.
And we watched a lot of Midsummer Murders today, so my alert is quite high right now. Ooh, that tickles my eyeball. Does it help if I move my eyeballs around like this?
Not really.
Okay.
In fact, if anything, it kind of creeps me out a little bit. Don't do it more.
What, until I can sneak up on like an army base in the middle of the night with a knife clenched between my teeth? Hello?
Look, I just want everyone to look like a raccoon, okay? Is that so bad?
Yes?
Close. So this is I am also using my Makeup Academy MUA palette. This particular one is Poptastic, but I also have a Mermaids versus Unicorns.
That's from Revolution.
I think it is from Revolution. So I'm going to be jumping between the two of them. But I quite like Revolution. I quite like MUA, mostly because they're cheap.
I've been really enjoying CYO, Makeup Obsession, from Boots, because I know Makeup Obsession is cruelty free, and it's so cheap. Like their eyeshadow palettes are like 8 eyeshadows for £5.
That is,
and they're quite big ones.
Yeah.
So.
And I think like the main trick to a smoky eye is to just basically keep blending all of the colours together forever. And then just as you've got to a darker colour on the outside corner, I find that something that really makes it just stand out a bit more is to pop in something that's quite vivid, because then it doesn't just look like you have panda eyes. It's like there's a colour there.
What are your opinions on smearing blue eyeshadow over your eye bags?
I mean, it's a look.
Yes.
Like,
it definitely was. You haven't seen what I did to myself before I came down here. That got very purple very fast.
Like, honestly, I think, you know, I'm a strong believer that basically I say that makeup is like horses, dogs, and men's rights activists in that it can smell fair. Close your eyes.
I'm afraid.
So the whole point of it is, you know, if you treat it as this, like, I have to do it right and it has to be perfect, then you're never going to get anywhere, because you're just going to, like, not get used to it and have fun with it.
You just opened my eye with the brush.
Good. I'm opening your mind's eye with what I'm saying. Blowing your mind.
Please don't blow my mind. It'll ruin my hair. Which has already been semi-ruined by Bristol.
I'm being very considerate and not very draggy, and making sure that I build these colours up a little bit at a time, because I'm nice like that. Humming the Archers theme tune.
Yes.
Why are you humming the Archers theme tune?
Because in that moment I couldn't remember the Midsummer Murders theme tune.
Do you remember when we discovered that Midsummer Norton was in fact a real place and not just somewhere from Midsummer Murders?
And Corsten.
Yes, and then we were sat in the car trying to remember the Midsummer Murders theme tune, and we just kept looping back around to Jonathan Creek and or Harry Potter.
Yeah, it is difficult. Like, do Jonathan Creek now. Midsummer.
Diddly diddly dum, diddly diddly dum.
Harry Potter. Yeah, I don't want to sound racist, but all classical music sounds the same.
That's racist against Radio 4 listeners.
I know what I said.
Okay, and then I'm gonna just get a little bit of a nice neutral concealer.
I nearly fell asleep during that whole process. I'm very tired.
I have a story about Sarah falling asleep during makeup times.
Do I?
I do. When we went for, in Bristol there's these people.
Oh no!
Who will rock up to like shopping centres and stuff, and they'll like they sell photo packages basically. Like, you get to go to a studio, have your makeup done, and get your photo taken. And the idea is that when you talk to one of these pop-up places, the session is free, and then you just pay for the photos themselves, which is simultaneously a really good deal and a complete like rip-off, basically, because it's a really good deal if you have something you're going to use those photos for.
I still use the if you follow me on Instagram, the my like profile picture is one of those pictures.
Yes, like, they're great pictures, but like, if you're just sort of,
they look nothing like me. Yeah, you definitely need a reason to have them done.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, that'll be a nice thing for Sarah's birthday, like.
No, I went with you because you were doing yours, so I came along with you.
No, we did them together. It was like a group thing, and then I went and got mine done separately later for drag.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we signed up for like a group party package kind of thing, and that was all fine and dandy. So we get in and we get our makeup done. They sit you in these chairs and have like makeup artists do stuff on you. And at this point, I can't remember what specific, like what job it was you were doing that was driving you absolutely ragged, but there was something.
I think it was when I was a PA.
Ah, yes, that would be it. And you just like hadn't slept properly for a while. So we get into the makeup chairs, and I'm chatting away to the makeup artist and asking questions. And then I look over at Sarah and say, "Oh yeah, because that's really cool, isn't it, Sarah?" And Sarah is asleep and snoring gently on the makeup chair.
I've never snored gently in my life.
You were snoring. It was a sort of like a little kind of snuffly pig noise.
Oh, thanks so much. To be fair, when I took an 11-hour coach journey to Amsterdam, and on that journey I kept waking up because I snored myself awake, like literally so loud that I woke myself up, and everyone around me was just looking at me like, ugh, je déteste.
How did you do this?
Why? And I literally slept through. It drove from like Dover through France, and then Germany, and then to Amsterdam, like Belgium, not in that order obviously, and I slept through 2 countries, and then woke up at a service station in Holland.
Which is quite impressive if you can do it.
I know. I had a great waffle then though, so that was pretty good. Although any waffle will taste good if you've been on a coach for 11 hours.
Cool, we're just brushing each other. That's fun.
This became a different kind of video very quickly. These are all very, very good noises.
You have a different eye shape to me. It's hard.
Yes, I have hooded eyes.
Yes. Whereas I have wonky eyes because I have one eye that is hooded and one eye that isn't. And I call that my eye that I'm talking to and my eye who knows what they did.
Cool. One of mine is actually higher than the other.
Oh.
My dad called me Isaiah for like a whole summer when he noticed that.
Hey.
Yeah, he's a funny man.
Funny guy.
This is like 18 times as long as it takes me to do my eyeshadow. I'm not saying that to mean that I've done mine well. I just choose 2 colours, pop them on, and that's it. And maybe a third under the eye if I'm feeling fruity.
I think like you do, like, it's the, like, this isn't maybe a day-to-day look. I'm going to put a little bit of lip stain on you. Just a little bit. Which brush do you like the least? Because this is lipstick, and lipstick fucks with makeup brushes.
I'm not wild about this one.
Cool. Whose one is that supposed to be?
I have no idea. I feel like it's maybe Hermione's.
Oh, maybe.
Hers is kind of a shit wand.
I feel like Hermione's one should really have just been a number 2B pencil.
Whose one's that?
Lucius Malfoy, I think.
I have no idea.
Mary Poppins. He's got the little, like, gonzo head on the end. No, don't.
Only because you're wearing glasses and I want to be nice.
I mean, I can do your lips while they're like that if you want, but that will end up with the zombie butthole lip look.
At least it's clean. I don't think zombies poop. Theological question. Do zombies poop?
I mean, they eat, so therefore...
Yeah, but they don't eat for sustenance. It says so in, like, the, like, Dawn of the Dead or Land of the Dead thing. Like, the guy's autopsying them, and he said, like, they're not actually, like, digesting what they're eating. It's just an instinct. Anyway, put the lipstick on me. Because I have some, like, tash tone in it. Oh, that's not funny.
See, I'm not doing drag makeup, I'm tapping the excess off.
And not applying it straight from the pan, just like... And I feel shiny. Which one are you using, just out of interest?
I'm sort of kind of combining the yellow and the pink one.
Oh, okay.
Give a sort of a rosy shimmer, but not an overpowering one.
To my fringe.
Your fringe just really wants to be involved in this video. I can't stop it.
It just loves makeup so much.
And that's no. That's no. This and the brown there. little bit of highlighter under the brow bone. Just thank you for that. Stop licking my hand. Absolute weirdo.
Can't help it. There's something near my face. It's just like, eh. That's why my dentist won't see me anymore.
Okay. Hang on. I'm going to come around here so I can see you in the light. Worrying things to say after I have done your entire face. Yeah. I would normally go darker around the eyes, but that's me, and that's because I enjoy looking like a raccoon. But I think that's done. Oh, wait. No, we haven't set you yet. We haven't set you. No, not yet. Put that down. Right, let me just read the instructions. Cool. It does not say shake before use. It looks fairly shaken up already, so that's fine. Nearly shook it just out of habit. This is so pretty to look at.
I know, that's why I bought
It's
it.
all shimmery and like pearlescent. I love it. May have to find some of this. Although my Sport FX is like, I'm so happy with it as a product. Just like a and then it's there.
Face laminated.
Yes. Right, okay. I'm gonna spray it. Oh, that's quite a stiff. Hang on.
Most of that is definitely going down my shirt.
There we go.
I have so spangled tits.
There we go. It's set. And I don't think we even really need mascara because
Tastes
like
bad. Can confirm.
So I know you wanted mascara, but I feel like
so
if we
sparkly.
add mascara, then it'll make your eyes too dark.
Yeah.
I think. Also, like, maybe it's just because I'm used to seeing you with blonde eyelashes, but I don't know.
Do you think I look
I
weird
can't
wearing
imagine
mascara?
you. Like, imagine what Sarah looks like with mascara. She's like, no, is wrong. Even though I know I've seen you wearing it multiple times.
Yeah.
It just seems weird to me.
Ah! That is so sparkly.
Yep.
Jesus.
You are a shimmer.
I am a shimmer.
You are a giant sparkle.
Oh, this is what I look like when I'm not left to my own devices to just smear makeup onto my face.
Yay!
Improvement.
Kind of feel like you should do mine, but also no.
Yes! Oh my god! Next
mean,
video.
Fair's fair, but do you want to get some close-ups?
Yeah! Go on then. But then I'm doing your makeup. You can't distract me.